Welcome back to Hanson Legacy Farm. Eden and I are in the kitchen and we are going to be baking something that is healthy and nutritious because school is around the corner and getting those veggies into the lunch boxes are super important. So Eden and I are going to make some chocolate zucchini bread bites. Eden wasn't quite sure what she thought about that, so at the end when we get done, she is going to be my taste tester and the proof is going to be in the pudding that these things are scrumptious and delicious. And not to mention, we're getting a little bit of vegetables into those lunch boxes. My niece had made me a loaf, or not me, I got to try a piece of her loaf of this chocolate zucchini bread. And that's all it took. So I wanted to try to make these into mini muffins, and if you'll just hang around, we'll get those ingredients and we'll get to baking. So into our little bowl, Eden is going to add 1 cup of flour. So Eden, get your 1 cup of flour.
Which one?
This one. Get your 1 cup of flour. Be very careful and put it in your bowl. Okay, let's make sure we got it all, yeah. Your 1/2 cup of cocoa powder, the unsweetened cocoa powder, whatever brand you want to use, but I know the Hershey's has the unsweetened, but there's also store brand cocoa powders. Just get the unsweetened. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, put that in there. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So Eden's gonna get that all whisked around and get it all mixed up good. And in the microwave, I have 1 stick of butter, which equals 1/2 cup. Kind of getting semi-melted and ready to be put in our other bowl that we're gonna be putting 2 eggs and our brown sugar and our butter. And 1 cup flour, 1/2 cup of cocoa powder, the unsweetened, 1 teaspoon of the baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt is in this bowl. So mix it up really well, Miss Eden. You're gonna have to stand up just a little bit, baby. There you go. Can you see how to mix it up now? Okay. So she's gonna get this mixed up for us, and then we're gonna get this poured in. You're ready? We're gonna get this, our other ingredients assembled together in our other bowl, and then we're gonna be combining the dry ingredients into that.
Yeah.
All right.
This is the giant ingredients.
The giant ingredients. Okay, so we're gonna get our dry ingredients moved out of the way and into our bigger bowl. We have our butter that has been slightly melted. And in this bowl, we're gonna add 2 eggs. You wanna hold the whisk? So in the bowl, this bowl, we're gonna add our 1 stick of butter, our 2 eggs. Mix it around for me. She's gonna be my helper today. I find that if they help you bake it, they'll more apt to eat it, even if it has veggies in it. Go ahead and add our other egg. Get this out of the way. Our 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I wish I could smell my kitchen. Our 1/4 cup of oil.
Smell it.
I can smell the cocoa. Can you smell the cocoa? I can. And our 3/4 cup of brown sugar. All right. Can I help you mix this one up?
You want to mix it?
I'll let you mix it. Stand up for me. There you go. That way you won't be laying over the bowl. Because you know, when you're in the kitchen, you need to make sure. Wait a minute, let me get it mixed up. Let me mix it for you real quick, and then I'll let you mix some. Because when you're in the kitchen, you got to make sure you have clean hands and that you keep your hair out of the food. That's no fun when you get a hair in your food, is it? No.
Yucky.
So we got to make sure that we are clean bakers, right?
It's yucky when you put a hair in there.
that's yucky.
Hey, can I mix it now?
Yep, you sure can. Okay, so while we're getting this all mixed up, my oven is getting preheated to 350. I have my little mini muffin pans over there all lightly greased and sprayed and ready to go.
Oh.
So all we have to do now is we need to add in our dry ingredients, and also too, we're going to be adding a package of semi-sweet chocolate chunks. Okay, now that Eden has the liquid ingredients all mixed up well and the dry ingredients mixed up well, let's not forget the whole purpose of making these delicious double chocolate zucchini mini bites. Okay, and that's getting our zucchini into the chopper and getting them all chopped up to put into our bread, our little mini bites. So Eden's gonna help me with that. So go ahead, Eden, and put you a few in here in the top. And we're just going to get them all shredded up today. Go ahead and drop them in. Fill it up to the top. Can you wait to taste these? That's okay, you could have put that one in there. Are you ready to taste these? All right, let's put one more in there and let's get it chopped up. All right, you ready? All right, I'm gonna put this on there. I'm gonna turn it on low. Let me make sure I have it plugged up. And I'm gonna turn it on low. You wanna push down on this?
Mm-hmm.
Or you can turn it on low. Turn it on low. Okay, go ahead, put the rest in there. We'll get those off in a minute. We'll wreck them off in a minute. We're wanting to get these all shredded up nice and small so that it'll go into our mini muffins. All right, let's put a couple more in there. Get them in there. I'll let you turn it on and I'll do this part. That way you don't get hurt with it. All right, you got it all full? All right, turn it on for me. This one right here, low. Okay, put the rest of it in there. We're wanting to get 1.5 cups of the zucchini packed firm into a cup. It's okay if it's big.
It's almost empty.
Almost empty. Almost got all the zucchini into the blender. And let's see if we can stuff these few pieces in there. Back in there. We can stuff it in there. All right, got all of them in. You ready? Put your fingers out. Okay, press the low button for me. All right. Let's see how much zucchini we've got in here. We got to measure it out because we've got to put it into our mixture here in just a minute. So before we get this out and do that, we need to go ahead and pour our dry ingredients. Let's move this out of the way. I'm quite sure we have 1.5 cups in there. And let's pour in. Now this bowl is heavy, Eden. It's my big fat mixing bowl. Let me help you get it poured in. So that had our flour and our cocoa.
I'm gonna mix it.
Yeah, here, get it all mixed up. We don't want to mix it up too much. So I'm gonna unplug my blender. Keep mixing. It's almost like a brownie. I never can get this thing off. It's kind of hard. There it goes.
Wow, it looks like...
It's kind of like a brownie mixture.
Wow.
I think that's why it's so good.
It's like hot chocolate or something.
Like hot chocolate?
Yeah, like...
Keep stirring.
It's like chocolate.
Yeah. Let me go set this in the sink.
Oh, can you taste it?
Oh, that has raw egg in it. We're not going to taste that.
Can you taste that dark brown.
You want to take? No, it has egg in it. Here, I'll let you help me, but let's get this stirred up well, and then we're gonna put our zucchini in there. Hold on a minute.
Can I put this?
This girl is ready.
But can I mix it up?
Yeah.
After you?
Let me get it mixed up good, and then I'll let you be mixing for me. There you go. Now, we're gonna get our chocolate chips right here and get them ready. It just takes 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. So let me get my 1 cup. I don't think it's gonna take this whole bag. Nah. And then when we get ready, we're gonna top off our little mini chocolate zucchini muffins with some of these. We're gonna put on top. Okay, let me get another measuring bowl and we're gonna measure out our zucchini. So I'm gonna put my zucchini in the bowl. If there's any large chunks, just go ahead and remove those because you don't want them to bite into a large chunk of zucchini. That might just change it a little bit. I only need 1.5 cups.
Yummy.
Yum, yum. Stand up though. You're laying down on the job, sister. What you laying down on the job for? Is that getting tough to stir?
Yeah. Heavy stir, like heavy stir.
Oh. So to make 1.5 cups, you're probably gonna want at least 1 large zucchini.
Put it in.
Toss that in the sink.
Put it in.
Hold on. We're about ready for it. Okay. Let me put my spoon over there out of the way. Okay, so we're gonna stir this. Let's put our chocolate chips in first. Let's get our chocolate chips stirred in first. So put our whole cup in there. This is gonna be awesome.
Yum.
Let me tell you, this is some yummy stuff. Do you need my help? Is it getting kind of hard to stir?
No.
So in the bowl, we're gonna put our zucchini. She doesn't have her glasses on today, so it's a little bit harder for her to see. That green and the chocolatey. Kind of an interesting color, but it's gonna be delicious.
Ew.
Would you like Graham to help you stir this? It's getting a little tough to stir. Let me help you with this.
Hey, can I mix it?
Now we don't want to over mix it, just a little bit.
Can I
Hold
mix
on,
it?
hold on. I know you want to mix, but we don't want to over mix this.
Okay.
I think that's good.
Can I mix it?
Just a little bit. Here you go. Mix just a little. You don't have to stand up, sister. I don't know what the laying down is for today. I think this girl's tired. I'm not sure. Okay, that's good. We don't want to over mix. Let's see if we can get the rest of this out.
We have the rest of the
All right, let's get this out of the way. I have my little mini muffin pans over there ready to go. And what I'm gonna use is just my cookie scoop. And I'm just gonna scoop them into the little mini pans, but I'll bring it over here where you can see what we're doing.
Hey.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna grab my little scoop and we're just gonna scoop it out and put it into our pan. And then Eden is going to take a chocolate chip or 2 and put a chocolate chip on top of each one of these. If she doesn't eat them all. Can you put a chocolate chip on top of these? I didn't say eat them. I said put one on top, silly goose.
Can I press them down if I want to?
I wouldn't press them down. Just set them on top. That way it can melt into the bread. But let's stand up because I don't know what the deal is with you today, Mom. Ma'am.
Can I go like this so I can stand better?
Sure, you can sit down, you can squat down. So we're just gonna keep scooping these in, get them into the 350-degree oven, and we're gonna bake these, I'm gonna say probably about 10 minutes. I might check them after about 8 minutes or so with a toothpick and see if the toothpick comes out clean. If it doesn't, I'll go ahead and leave them in there for the whole 10 minutes, and then I'll just add a minute or 2 each time because I want the toothpick to come out clean, but I don't want to over bake them. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on them, 8 to 10 minutes to start with, and then what I'll do after that, my girl, would you please finish putting the chocolate chips onto our muffins? And then once we get through putting the chips on the top, we're gonna stick them in the oven and bake them, and then when we get them out, we're gonna taste them and let you know how they taste. So come back and join us. Don't leave. Okay, our little mini zucchini fudgy zucchini bread took about 15 minutes to bake. I let it cool completely before I took them out of the pan. And Eden can't wait to try one. And I'm gonna give her a chance to try one right here. Give us your honest opinion.
Of the muffin.
Of the muffin. Give us your honest opinion. Take a bite. All right, Eden, what do you think about them? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs, what? Your honest opinion, what do you think? Tell everybody, thumbs up. So you think they're good for you to take in your lunch at school? Can you taste the zucchini? Do you taste zucchini in there? No? They do not taste like zucchini. They are delicious. So you guys give this a try. Your kids are gonna like them. And they're not even gonna taste the zucchini, and you're getting some veggies into their snacks and their lunch boxes. So thank you for joining our homestead. God bless.